Good day everyone, I'm Lizzie Pirendora. I'm here to discuss our topic about the digital self. Our learning outcomes, at the end of the lesson, you will be able to define online identity or digital self. B. Discuss the influence of social media to oneself. C. Evaluate the congruence of offline self versus online self. D. Discuss the proper way of presenting the digital self. Playing the role of the government, school, and search in the prevention, identity theft, false information, and fake news. 2. Able to retain and say about being a responsible citizen. So let's move. Digital self is a persona you use when you're online. Some people maintain one or more online identifiers that are distinct from their real world selves. Others have single online self that's more or less the same as the one they inhabit in the real world. So, digital self is the referred as the representation of an individual's identity, activities, and interaction. So, kita diri ang data, profiles, and content created and shared by a person across digital platforms shaping their virtual presence. So, example aning digital self is your social media profiles where you share photos, updates, and interact with others online. It reflects aspects of your personality, interests, and social connections, creating a virtual representation of who you are in digital realm. So let's move to self-presentation and impression management. Self-presentation refers to an individual's attempts, both conscious and unconscious, to control how he or she projects himself or herself in social interaction. Some forms of self-presentation may be authentic, but some may be tactical or selective. Self-presentation is the way a person tries to present themselves in social situations, both intentionally and unintentionally. It can be authentic or it can be strategic, meaning that they are trying to manipulate how others perceive them. For example, someone may dress up nicely for a job interview because they want to appear professional and competent. This is an intentional form of self-presentation. However, someone might also try to hide their flaws or weaknesses when meeting new people by only talking about their strengths. This is a tactical form of self-presentation where they are trying to control how others see them by selectively presenting certain aspects of themselves while hiding others. Self-presentation is inherent in all situations. The widespread use of online interaction has increased the opportunities to engage in self-representation and impression management. Most people strive to create images that are positive. Thus, individuals use several methods to create positive impression of them. The desire to create positive impression and to be liked by others may lead to consequences that may risky to one's security and mental health, such as identity theft, cyberbullying, gossiping, as well as anxiety and depression. People should still be mindful of their privacy using social network sites. Self representation is something that we all do in different situations. With the rise of online interaction, there are more chances to present ourselves and manage how others perceive us. Most people want to create a positive image to achieve this goal. However, trying too hard to be likely by others can sometimes lead to negative consequences such as identity theft, cyberbullying, or gossiping, which may cause anxiety and depression. Therefore, it's important for people and using social networking sites to be careful about their privacy settings. This means being mindful of what you share online and who you allow access to your personal information. By doing so, you can protect yourself from potential risks while still enjoying the benefit of connecting with others on social media platforms. So, let's move to the importance of digitology. Technology has changed the social features of people's lives. It has altered the way people view a social dimension of relationship and dictated new ways for people relate with one another. Digital technology has enabled volumes of information to be compressed in packed storage devices so as to be easily contained and delivered, minimizing the time it takes for data to be transmitted. Digital technology has immensely changed the pattern of working as well as learning of new concepts including communication. Digital technology refers to the use of electronic devices and software to process, store, and transmit information. With digital technology, it is now possible to store large amounts of data in small storage devices such as memory cards or USB devices or drives. This makes it easier for people to access and share information quickly. Because of this advancement in technology, working patterns have changed significantly. People can now work remotely from anywhere in the world as long as they have access to a computer or mobile device with an internet connection. Technology, digital technology has had a big impact in our social lives. It changed the way we think about relationship and given us new ways to interact with each other. So for example, instead of just talking face to face or over the phone, we can now use things like social media and messaging apps to stay in touch with people from all over the world. This have made it easier for us to connect with others, but it also raised some question about how much time we should be spending online versus in person. Overall, digital technology has had a big influence on our social lives and will continue to shape the way we interact with each other in the future.
Sir, my name is Nimrod El Abaco and I report about impact of online interaction on the self. According to Iqbal, Khan and Malik on 2017 suggests that mobile phones are ever more becoming a very valuable part of the daily life today's youth. Yes, makayong kaning tinuod yun kay sa nowadays ang cellphone is very valuable gid kayo para sa tuwa. Labi na kay kita estudyante, if ever natay wala na sabtan nga topic sa atong discussion sa atong maestra, pwede na to gamito tong cellphone to research para makabalo ta og unsa to. However, the use of the digital technology and online interaction limit face-to-face interaction with others. Yes, if nanatay cellphone like ang nanagay limitation ang panagkita sa like sa usa ka barkada labi na distance gamay. Kay if ever na kay kinahanglan or sa bana na nakay tuyo sa iyaha, pwede na nimo dili na nimo adtuon, pwede na nimo siya i-direct og message, has drawn people away from meaningful and initiate communication with families and others. Yes, nga na pwede ra mo communicate sa paglagyo imong family, pwede ra mo mag-communication, magkita ra gyapon mo kay naman mo cellphone, high technology naman ta karon nga panahon. It changed the social behavior of individual families and societies as a whole. Yes, there's a changes yun, not sa as in may individual ra kun dili sa tanan jud sa tuwa naagi changes labi na sa karon nga panahon. And that's all.
Good afternoon, everyone, sir. Good afternoon. I introduce myself. By the way, my name is Raymond J. Malabo. Today, I will discuss all about social media or netizen. Social media with the rampant use of the internet, specifically social media, there are issues that need to be recognized and those be addressed. Here are some of the issues that one needs to address if one wants to be seen as responsible citizen. When we talk about social media or internet, like Facebook, Messenger, using to communicate other people or other country to communicate what do you want. Social media is important in our generation today because you need to apply all I want to do yourself.
Start.
Okay, let's move about sharing fake news. Everyone, as the famous saying goes, think before you click. Social media has been teeming with fake news, malicious content that tends to speak all of certain. You need to analyze this is a fake news or not, because fake news there can affect your life, like malicious issue, wrongful. This is not true. That's all. Thank you.
So, good day, sir. My topic is cyberbullying and managing stress. So, cyberbullying, it is a use of technology where the person bully or harass, threaten, embarrass to their target person. Like they can do online threats or means the someone or rude text, tweets, posts, or messages all account. Or di niya kaya mag-post ng mga personal information or pictures or videos nga maka-hurt sa embarrass someone else. In the words, it's anything that gets posted online and it means to hurt, harass, or opposite someone else. And beside online bullying is upsetting kay usually ang nagabuhat ana kay ang mga anonymous. So lisod kayo i-trace sa wala gyud idea nga biktima og si kinsa. In that case nga naka-experience ka og cyberbullying, ito ka change to psychology well-being. For example, if someone is already depressed in cyberbullying can make things much worse. Student who are cyberbullying can struggle to concentrate in the school, which can affect how will they do there. So managing stress. So stress is your body way of responding to any kind of demand. Kumbaga ang stress can be positive. For example, if you have an important test coming up, or stress response might help your body work harder and stay awake longer. But when stress lasts for a long time, it may harm your health. That's all.
Sir, so my topic today is about 4 types of stressors. So stressors, first, major life changes. Can be related to health, family, employment, friendships, or education such as marriage, going to college, death of lovers, birth of a child, moving house, or etc. So, example ani major life changes is mo siya mga panghitabo nga samtang nagkadugay nanay mga pagbago ba nana siya. For example is such as friendships, nagyan ay pagbago nga mahitabo ana samtang nagkadugay. Education such as marriage, education or such as marriage. So sa eskwelahan nagyan ay mga by level nga nagkalisod. And marriage amo na sa pagsulod sa kaminyo o nagyan ay mga differences ug mga mga major life changes ana niya. So next is catastrophes and crisis. Typically unexpected like natural disasters, crime, terrorism, and war. So mo na siya mga catastrophes, mga crisis, or should I say mo na siya title. Typically unexpected, dili siya wala ka gadahom nga ana day yung mga mahitabo. So, sayo na siya no, then move ta sa everybody problems. Frequent everyday problems referred to as hassles, responsibilities, deadlines, homework, misplacing, or something. So, nga, adlaw-adlaw nga, kuan ba? Adlaw-adlaw nga imong gisagubang nga mga problema. Siyempre, adlaw-adlaw mo gina. So, the next is environmental problems. So, crowds, noise, extreme temperatures, etc. So, mo na siya mga environmental problems. Kanang, basta, kuan siya, kanang, more on specific on, sa atong palibot. So, next is for responses of stress. So, A, psychological responses. Triggers the fight, flight occurs in response to a perceived harmful event, attacking or threat to survival. It was first described by Walter Bradford Cannon. These psychological responses increases heart rate, increase blood pressure, respiration, increase blood sugar, secretion of excitatory hormones, muscle tension, and the immune system is affected. Psychosomatic symptoms. It is real psychical and often painful symptoms. This includes headache, muscle pain, and stomach problems. These are caused by psychological factors such as worry, tension, stress, and anxiety. So, mao na siya imong mga mabati kaning muscle pain and stomach problems. Gumikan sa imong siguro sa imong kapoy sa imong gibuhat sa isa ka adlaw or stress kay ka ug unsa man galing imong gibuhat. So, mao na siya. So, emotional responses. These include apprehension, fear, and terror. A person may feel annoyance, anger, and rage. Another being is pensiveness, sad, and grief. So, mo na siya ang imong kumbaga cause sa imuhang mood or imuhang emotion of that day or something like kanang na gahilak ba ka or etc. So, proceed ta sa D. Harmful behaviors. Increase smoking, use of alcoholic beverages, decrease nutrition, decrease health, and possibility to increase the use of illegal drugs. So, manani, murag, paminaw ni mo nga, murag wala na kasi mong una-una ba nga, musulod na kaani nga, kay, siguro, dala sa bugso ng damdamin, or, makasulod na mahimo na kang adik-adik, na siya. So, managing stress maturely. So, example na is humor, sublimation, altruism, anticipation. So, approaches of stress management. Action-oriented approach, take action to change stressful situations. So, time management, avoid multitasking, know what your job is, learn to say no. So, kabalo ka og sa imong mga makaya o dili makaya. So, bali-bari ginang dili mo makaya kay mo na siya makapasamot sa stress. So, emotion-oriented approach, useful when stress comes over negative perceptions of situations. Cognitive thinking or structuring, positive thinking, affirmation, guided imagery. Acceptance-oriented approach applies to situations that are beyond our control. So, meditation. First is meditation. Second is physical relaxation. C, exercise. And D, sleep. So, mao ni siya. Maghatag og example sa how to minimize, change, eliminate the stressors. So, first, learn to relax. So, kabalo ka, saan mo pag-relax imong kagalingon? Matulog ba ka diya? Or gani mo imong kagalingon og oras ba aron maka una or maka refresh. Number 2, be less busy. So kabalo ka mo kabalo ka sa imong time management. Imong buhaton dali mo trabaho aron makapahuway kag tako. So accept yourself. So unsay kaya sa imong kagalingon or unsay gyud makuha sa imong kagalingon, dawata na kay imuha man na, di naman kuan man na kanang gift man na siya sa Ginoo. So look at the number 4, look at the bright side. So ayaw pag-focus sa negative. Dito ka focus sa imong future, which is kung sa imong gibuhat karon mo na imong kaugmaon. So number 5, plan ahead. So dapat na kay plano sa mga umaabot. Parehara na siya sa number 4. Connected na siya, I mean. Number 6, approach a problem from many different directions. So dapat pag unsa gani imong problema, dili kay nimo dibdibon pag-ayo. Nga, kanang prayer ko na sa kanta nga tawanan mo ang iyong problema. 7, expect the best but be prepared for the worst. So nana mo gina kung siyempre sa tong kaugalingon natay best na putay worst. So number 8, make time for yourself. Dapat dili lang ka sa laing tao or sa imong uyab mohatag og oras, dapat sa imong kaugalingon mohatag bugag oras. Number 9, don't attempt to please everybody. So ayaw panghangyo sa uban nga ayaw paghangyo sa uban. So number 10, cooperate more, compete less. So mo na kung unsay mga activity mo cooperate ka pero dili ka makig-challenge sa ilaha. Kung unsay kuan dapat humble ra ka. So that is for all. And thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. My topic is all about managing stress maturely. There are 4 types of managing stress maturely. First is humor, sublimation, altruism, anticipation. Humor is a subject and often spontaneous aspect of human experience involving amusement, laughter, or enjoyment elicited by jokes, with incongruities, or amusing situation. Ang humor day is, for example, kanang binuhat nimo nga katawanan o katawa-tawa. Second is sublimation. Sublimation as a psychological concept refers to redirecting negative emotion or stress into positive and socially acceptable outlets. And the third is altruism. Engaging in altruistic activities like helping others or volunteering can positively impact your well-being and reduce stress by fostering a sense of purpose and connection with others. And the fourth is anticipation. Anticipation and planning for potential stressors can help manage stress, identify triggers, develop coping strategies, and establish a support system to navigate challenge effectively. Approaches of stress management. First is action-oriented approach. Take action to change stressful situation. First is time management. Second, avoid multitasking. Third, know what your job. They learn to say no. And number 2 is emotion-oriented approach. Useful when stress comes overly negative perceptions or situations. First is cognitive thinking. Second, positive thinking. Third, affirmation. Fourth is guided imagery. Number 3, acceptance-oriented approach. Applies to situations that are beyond and control. First is meditation. Second, physical relaxation. Third is exercise. And fourth is sleep. How to minimize change, eliminate the stressors. There are 10 types of how to minimize change, eliminate the stressors. First is learn to relax. Second is be less busy. Third is
accept yourself. 4. Look at the bright side. 5. Plan ahead. 6. Approach a problem from many different directions. 7. Expect the best but be prepared for the worst. 8. Make time for yourself. 9. Don't attempt to please everybody. 10. Cooperate more compete less.